All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with a Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to be talking about the release of the new Dokkan Quest Mode stages. So every time new stages get released here in Quest Mode, the big question surfaces. Is there a new best link leveling stage? Now, what we're going to do in this video is we're going to kind of go through and look at some of the best link leveling stages for the quest mode, as well as some of the best link leveling stages we've seen overall, and which ones are the easiest to kind of grind through and which ones are more worth your time to try to look at. So we'll look at this here. So we do have more stages added to Area 40. Stages 5 to 8 have officially been added to the Dokkan Quest story. Now with links always been a big thing with Dokkan, right? After they did the actual link level update, they became such a much more like looked at aspect of the game. Like, yes, links were always important, right? Linking up your characters with the right other teammates made them perform a little bit better. It definitely helped out. The synergy was just much better whenever you had like characters linked, right? It's just the way it is. Now, whenever we got the link level update, they made it so there are levels to this, right? So level 1 all the way up to level 10. Once you kind of go through this, you can see here, like just as like a quick reference using the new God Vegeta, the differences between some of these like link level 1s to link level 10s are huge. And a lot of these different links have, you know, different effects. They get added to different effects like this. So here, prepare for battle. Level 1, just 2 key. Level 10, you're getting 2 key, but you're also getting some attack and defense. So you can see like some of these have really huge implications to them. So every time there's a chance for a new, better link level stage, people want to ask the question, right? Where should I spend my time link leveling? Where should I spend, like, and you know, if I want to spend stones to try to keep refreshing my stamina, what is the best thing to kind of look at and go in? So let's look at some of these link level stages. Now, first I want to look at some of these here. So this is the Clash of the Strongest. So this is area 38 within the quest mode. Level 7 is going to be against Cooler, and you're going to get a link level rate of 3.25, right? So that's a pretty high state compared to if you look at like all the other ones are typically around 1.08. This is like the average you're going to see for a lot of these quest mode stages. So every now and then we get stages like this. Now this one's a pretty good one to kind of run through because not only does it have a good link level rate, you do get some blue gems here as well, and it's one fight. It's one enemy, right? You jump in, you smack around, you get out, it's done. It's very fast. Then you've got this one, which is, I think it's the Ginyu fight here. So this is the clash against the Ginyu Force. This is area 35, stage 6. The Ginyu Force's desperate last stand. Again, some blue gems here, a 3.56 link level rate compared to just the 3.25, right? So it is slightly higher. But the only issue with this one compared to the other one is that there are multiple enemies in this fight, right? It is still one fight, but there are multiple enemies. So if you were to bring, say, an AoE style character, you could still clear this very fast. Would still take you basically no time at all. But a lot of people are looking for the fastest, most efficient way to still get the most out of your link leveling, right? I still think this works out very well. Even if you do take a little bit more time to kind of clear the enemies, you're getting a little bit more bang for your buck, a little more right here for the link level rate. And then we look at the new stages. So this is stage 8 of area 40. Actually also has a 3.56, right? So the exact same as this Ginyu Force one. You can jump in here and do this. There is still 3 enemies. So it's more than just one little like enemy to try to knock out, but it's not as much as the Ginyu Force, and it does still give you like the same amount of link level rate here. So honestly, I think this one is pretty good. If you want to go for like time efficiency, I mean, it's probably better to go with the Cooler one. It's got the slightly less link level rate, really not by much, but it is only one character to fight. You knock him out really fast, you jump out, it saves you a couple seconds, right? In the long run, does it really truly matter which one of these you kind of choose? Probably not, because they all kind of give the same thing. They're all giving you some blue gems as well. The difference in link level rate is not that significant, but the time you spent going through may add up to being a little bit faster going with this one here, where it's just one fight versus these where you've got multiple enemies that you kind of have to go through. So, I mean, if you're bringing an AoE character, really not going to make that much of a difference. You'll go through it very, very fast. But a lot of people like to go very quickly and don't like to spend a lot of time in there. So it is really up to you which one you decide to do. If you want to use one of these quest mode stages to do your link leveling, I recommend one of these three. The cooler one, like I said, very fast, one fight, one enemy, slightly less of a link level rate, but still pretty high. And then you got the Ginyu one here. So this one gives you slightly more for your link level rate. There's just a little bit more enemies. And then the stage 8 of the area 40 here gives you the same link level rate as the Ginyu Force and like 1-2 less enemies, right? So it's really up to you which one you decide to do, but this does give us another option for a new good link level stage, right? So the new area did in fact drop a stage in here that is very, very good for link leveling. Now, if we look at some other stages that are in the game right now, I mean, the Whis event. The Whis event is probably one of the best places to sit down and not necessarily focus on link leveling itself, but link leveling as a bonus to what you're doing, right? The main thing you're doing with the Whis event here is you're going through, you're trying to get a bunch of these skill orbs. There's so many different kinds that you can get. So going through here, using your downtime to kind of grind through this is probably the best way to spend your time. And the link level rate, even though it is low, you will still get link levels as you're doing this, as you're picking up these exclusive orbs and all that stuff here. So this is still a very good place to kind of sit if maybe link leveling is not your top priority, but you do want to still do something where you're getting a reward out of it, plus the possibility of some extra links, right? Sitting here, grinding through the Whis event is probably the best way to do that. Then, of course, we've got the daily Turtle School event. You can jump in here. The link level rate for the Z Hard is 7. So you see exponential jump there from the quest mode stages being at 3.5 to now a 7 with the daily Turtle School event. This is why it is always harped on to make sure you do your dailies, jump in here, knock it out. Whether you can do it once, whether you can do it twice is just dependent on your power level. But this is a great, great way for you to get some daily links, right? Is just knocking this out. So always, always, always make sure to do this event here. Some other events that definitely pop up. So with Dokkan Day, we do get the Chamber Spirit in Time. This one is another 7 link level rate. So same as the Turtle School, but this is only here for 1 day. And you can run through it as many times as you want within the 24-hour period, as opposed to just once or twice. So whenever this is around, this is why I'm always like harping, do the Chamber Spirit in Time, sit in there, link level, take your time, do that. It also gives you a bunch of player rank, like EXP. So this is a great place to get a bunch of EXP, to get a bunch of link levels done during Dokkan Day. So I highly, highly, highly recommend taking advantage of this every time it's around twice a month. And then an honorable mention here is the Master at the Dream Technique. This is a special event. Only comes around every now and then during certain celebrations. You jump in here, this link level rate is 42. I'm basically using this as like a comparative to what we can see from some of these events. A 42 link level rate is actually insane. Like it's actually freaking insane. So there's a reason why there's a limit on this. There's a reason why it's not around very often, only for certain kind of celebrations and things. But this one's incredible, and I thought I needed to mention it here. So basically what I'm trying to get at here is that there is a new stage in the new area of the quest mode that is a good, viable option for link leveling if link leveling is your main focus. If it's not, and it's just a byproduct of you trying to do something else and get some more rewards, highly recommend just jumping into the Whis event, get a bunch of extra skill orbs here while possibly getting some link levels at the same time. But always, always, always do your dailies. Always take advantage of Chamber Spirit in Time when it's here. And you've got your run-of-the-mill, your run-of-the-pick for these 3 stages in quest mode that will give you the best bang for your buck while going through these, even though some might take a little bit longer each run than others, but they do give you a little bit of a more higher link level rate in order to try to pop some of those links. So hopefully this guys helps you out a little bit. I just wanted to kind of talk about this a little bit here. I know that everybody always asks the question every time there's a new area added or new stages added to quest mode, if there's a new best link level stage. So just wanted to come in here, talk about this, throw out the option here that there is in fact a very good link level stage in here. It might just take you a little bit longer to clear just because of there being 3 enemies in the fight, but it is still just a one-phase fight. You knock them out, you get a little bit higher link level rate than the cooler fight here, which again is probably a little bit faster, but the link level rate's just a little bit lower, which in the grand scheme doesn't really matter too much. So any of these 3 are really good picks. I would focus on these here, and then obviously do your dailies. If you want to sit there and get some EX skill orbs, Whis event's great. Dokkan Day, knock this out, and obviously whenever this guy is here, definitely do these. But hopefully this guys helps you out. If you guys stuck around in the video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of the new stages getting added into Area 40 for the quest mode, and let me know what stage you guys like to grind to try to get your link levels up. And if I missed any in here that you guys truly like or wanted mentioned, let me know down in the comments below as well. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.